are you wearing?
A Canadian tuxedo.
Canadian.
I'm a hockey player. Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
To all Blues fans, we're bleeding blue with you. Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues!
So, how was that Blues game last night?
It's fucking awesome. I love playing here. I love this rink.
Presented by Scott Credit Union. Your St. Louis
BlueNote Fan Report. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. So, how was that Blues game last night?
It's fucking awesome.
About sums it up for me. How you guys doing out there today? We are in the great Sunshine State, taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, everyone's sitting there going, oh my God, the Lightning are not who we thought they were, right? Third coach in Blues history, Bannister, third coach in Blues history with 2-0 start. Bovine and Arbor, 6-2-0 record against the Eastern Conference. That's the second best among West teams. And we are 30-15-5 with an all-time record against the Lightning. And the last time we faced them, do you remember what happens? I do. Actually, I had to look it up, but I know what happened. Vasilevsky did not play. Janssen did, and he got his jock handed to him in a 5-0 loss. Hey, Craig Moss, how you doing, buddy? Miss ya. We've had some good shows lately. Had a couple of really good shows. Had a great show yesterday. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a show yesterday. Hour and a half yesterday. We were able to discuss what was going on. And the one thing that I was able to impress, and I think a lot of people are starting to hear what I've got to say about this, even though they may not want to believe it, is you got to start seeing the trees. We as Blues fans, especially the newer base, sees only the forest. That's it. They see the forest. Not the trees, not the individual trees. And when you start looking at the individual trees, right? When you start seeing the trees, the forest starts to make a lot more sense. I bet I have 5 people out of the 8 confused right now about what I'm talking about. Do you get what I'm saying? Yes or no? Let me know. If you're watching, could have a special guest at the first intermission. Ryan Green says they don't see the Sasquatch in the tree. Somewhat, you're close. It's not that. All right? It's not that per se. You know, there's an old saying, can't see the forest for the trees. All right? What that means is all you see is the little picture and you don't see the big picture. The problem with Blues fans is you see this big picture, but not the things that make the picture happen. How many of you guys remember The Truman Show? The movie The Truman Show? there was an anybody, I know you guys are on a 15-second delay or whatever, something like that. How many of you guys remember the Truman Show? I want to see who remembers that. Right? Thank you on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, and maybe even Instagram. Nope, nobody on Instagram. Oh well. It'll catch on sooner or later, right? E remembers the Truman Show. There was an iconic poster from the Truman Show. And God, man, I should look this up. Hold on. While I'm thinking about this, because I think this illustrates a huge point. Big point. All I hear now is F the goalie and blame the coach. No. No, that's not true. That's not coming from me. That's not coming from me at all. If you're getting that from me, man, I'm sorry, bud, you're off base. Let me see if I can do a quick refresh to be fresh. I do believe that there is plenty of blame to go around. However, I put more of that blame on the coach. And that is a true, I'll be honest, that is a true statement. That is an absolute how I feel. Okay, I was hoping to blow this up a little bit. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. So I want you to look at this poster, right? Okay, the fan base. They're not blaming the old coach. They may be blaming the new coach. They're not going to blame the old coach. The old coach couldn't do anything wrong. It's blame the GM. Look at this poster. This is an iconic poster. This poster is an illustration of what I'm talking about. Right? This is an absolute illustration of what I'm talking about. Do you understand where I'm getting at now? This poster, you see the face of Jim Carrey and the sky behind him. It's very easy to miss that this poster is made up of little pieces of the film that make this whole poster. And what has been happening with the Blues has been made up of little bitty pieces. Has Armstrong made a couple of bad contracts? Yes. There are a couple of contracts that I wish would have been done slightly differently. Right? And really, even if they were done differently, I still don't think that you could have moved them. You got it, E. Right? But you don't see each photo that makes a picture. Yes, absolutely. When you sit there and go, this is all Armstrong's fault. This is the players not doing this. But Ruby did nothing wrong. Da-da-da-da-da. You are missing a lot. There was a scene in the movie Draft Day, and I tried to find like a little excerpt of it, but it's not like a famous scene, so I couldn't find it. But there was a scene where Sonny and the coach, Sonny being the GM, Kevin Costner's role, and the coach were talking, and the coach was trying to say, well, my job is this. And the GM comes next and says, no, your job is to coach the team I put together for you. the team that I put on the field. That is your job. I honestly think Berube blew his job. We have players, while they may not be the type of player that the GM wanted, or pardon me, the coach wanted, they were the players that the GM was able to put on the field. You have to understand what has happened in the past 3 years to get us to this point. And I've talked about it, and you guys know the answer already. The biggest thing is the salary cap. COVID. The salary cap that should be between $10 and $15 million. $10 and $15 million. That's 3 players. Up to 3 players higher than what it is now. Has a huge effect on everything that went on. And if you're not happy with the players on the ice because they're not the type of players you think they should be, that's kind of on you. That's kind of on you. Because you look at the teams that have won the cup since we've won it, and none of them were bruising teams. They were highly skilled teams. In fact, the bruising teams that made it to the cup lost. Tampa went to the cup 3 times in a row. They got beat by a better team skill-wise. It pains me to say that. Hold on. Craig's got something to say here. Just because I said Army has as much more responsibilities doesn't mean I think Berube wasn't wrong also. In fact, I said my blame for Berube on you have, and I admit that. You have, except I still feel a lot of people put too much blame on Armstrong. That's my feeling. Uh-oh. I'm about to get taught something here. Guy, I understand what you're saying. However, constantly saying I'm right and you're wrong can immediately put people on defensive. You never can convince those people. That is true. That is true. I've convinced a few. Also, people can't seem to turn the page. It's done. We move on, in my opinion. That's true, too. So let's get on to the game. How about that? How about we got taught something, we got told to shut up, and let's move on to the game. The Blues are taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning in Tampa. The cap terribly. He knew the cap when he made the contracts. I disagree with that. The majority of the contracts that he made were before before COVID came and before the salary cap froze. I disagree, bud. I really do. I can't wait until we can get you on and we can talk about this. I love you, Bob. I love you. I'm not putting words in your mouth. You know that. Look, tonight's not as strong as Tampa Bay's an even team with us. They're even. Vasilevsky is 5-5. He's been injured. He's had a thing. That is true, but I don't have a problem with those contracts. Oh, you think a 5-1 win after a 5-0 shutout? Ooh. Right? I don't know. What got me is the duality of St. Louis fans. How they sat there and booed. I mean, mercilessly booed Kyrou. On a night he had a good night. He didn't have a bad night that game. And then the next game just cheered the living crap out of him. That duality really got me. Satan! They beeped him. Rabbit Mark tells us what to do, but he told us not to tell people that they're. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. Freaking awesome. Yeah. Look, guys, we're there's a good team on the ice, and are they a cup team? I don't know. Probably not. But are they a good team? Are they a team that should be in the top 16 in this league? Absolutely. Yeah, that was horseshit. Steven, I saw your post, man. I'm with you, bud. They don't understand the game. Gina, my secret hockey lover. Hi, Gina. I'm joking, Gina. I'll say that right away. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see what's going on. I think tonight's a goalie duel. I think tonight's is a close game. I really, really do. Gina loves me back. She doesn't love any of you, especially Jason. Oh, am I going to get myself in trouble? He wasn't classless. That's the thing. He wasn't. He wasn't classless. He got set up by a reporter who knew better. There was nothing class. You know what, Craig? You know what would have been classless? You know what would have been classless, Craig? I'm sorry. I'm going to bring this out. What would have been classless is if he'd have come out and said, you know what? I'm glad that son of a bitch is gone. I'm not going to get yelled at every time I miss a puck when I score a couple of goals. The last thing people are going to hear out is how I did something wrong, not what I did good. That would have been classless. This question was asked before the game when the guy's in getting his head together. It was a setup question. There was a no-win. It was a no-win question. And Rutherford knows better. Rutherford's been doing this job longer than Kyrou's been alive. He was not. That was not classless. I'm sorry. I will argue you all day long, Craig. That was not classless. No comment. Not my coach anymore. Not the time or the place to discuss this. He was set up by Rutherford, bud. Absolutely set up by Rutherford. Absolutely. The way he knew what he was, Rutherford knew what he was doing. Why ask him that question? What about your relationship with Berube? Why ask him that? There's 100 different questions you could have asked him. He knew what he was doing. He wanted to get that type of response out of him. I don't think they're going to lose tonight. I honestly don't. 2-6. They beat this team less than a month ago, 5-0. Wow. Right? Craig, I'm sorry, bud. There was nothing classless. What was classless was the way the Blues fans treated him. That was classless. That's what was classless, bud. I have never booed a Blues player on the ice. There's no reason to do that. I absolutely agree with that. Man, are we getting there? And 5-2 or 4-1 St. Louis, I can see that. Right? Let me ask you, I got a question to ask you. This was brought up earlier. He admitted his mistake and apologized, so no need to keep talking. It's over. He got forced to say that because of the way people did. Okay. I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll stop. That's how I feel, right? That and he basically said, I don't think he apologized. I just think he said, that question should have been asked. I mean, I won't get into it. We'll leave it there. 17 people watching. Wait, thank you. 12 on. Let's see if I get the number right. 8, 9, 10, 13 on Facebook. 3 on YouTube. 1 on X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it. 4-2. Cairo Blues with Cairo scoring. I don't know if Cairo scored the first goal. But they are more aggressive. And this is a good team to be aggressive with. This is a very good team to be aggressive with. Right? Very good team to be aggressive with. Hi, Sandy. 10 likes already. I agree, Gene. I think it's going to be a good night for hockey, too. Oh, man. Let's see if I can get them all. Jason Nickel, Craig Moss, Sandy Gardner, Brian Baudouin, Brian, who disagrees with me completely. John J. Erickson Krieger, John Hefter, Greg McMillan, Nathan Moyers, Gina McMillan. Sorry, Gina McMillan. Nathan Moyers, Guido, Tammy Farkle, thank you. I greatly appreciate all of you. Play aggressive tonight. Play aggressive. Be aware of Kucherov, right? He's got 52 points. He has 20 more points than Robert Thomas does, and Robert Thomas leads the Blues with 32, right? But then there's a huge disparage between him and the next guy. Points got 34 points, and then you have Stamkos at 31, Hedman at 28. For the Blues, you have Thomas at 32, and then Pavlovich Davis at 23, Cairo at 21, Hayes at 16, Shen at 16. Those are your top 5. In goals you've got Kucherov with 20 goals already. He is on pace. Second, you have Stamkos with 15, Point with 14. For the Blues, you have Thomas with 12, Bushnevich with 10, and Neighbors with 10. All right? Where are we at here? Uh-oh. I think we gotta say Tampa Bay fan. Thank you. Thank you, Gina. Greatly appreciate that. He's 33. Okay, now I get where he's at. Tampa's going for payback tonight. Yeah, I agree with that. I can see that. Hey, bud. Hey, Jose. I've moved on, but I was baited just like Cairo was. I'm in a great mood and happy. Not here for an argument. Not going to ruin my mood. Okay, Craig. Craig, I do think that when you have a differencing of opinions, the best way is to talk it out, to lay each other's points out. And I'm still hoping that you and me get to do a show and we can discuss this and really look at it and put our points of view out there. Because I think that's the way you convince people, is by getting your point of view out. Right? Been around forever, since he was 18. Most points this season. Oh, is he leading in points? I didn't know that. Yeah, sometimes I don't pay attention as much as I should. I admit that. Oh yeah, he's leading in points. I don't think he's in. Who's got goals? Brock Bozer. Oh, from Bozer with 23 from Vancouver. Austin Matthews is tied with 23 also. Matthews is having a good year again. Bennington's numbers have dropped off, but I like what Bennington's doing. Big balls, boys, big balls. We'll try, man. We'll try. Thank you, Gina. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, he's got 4 points in the last 2 games. Yeah, I like the Lightning jersey. I don't have a problem with the Lightning jersey. I think it's one of the. Actually, I think the Lightning jersey is one of the better ones in the league. I really do. Right? I kind of like their league. You look at Vasilevsky's numbers are almost identical to Bennington's, with the exception of the a number of wins, right? Because he's been hurt a little bit. So where are we at here? I think that this will be an interesting game. 20 guys. Wow, we got 20. 14 on Facebook, 4 on YouTube, and 2 on Twitter. And nobody. Oh, no, we have 1 on. We had 1, but they went away. I think that was one of those scammer ones. Do you really like 50, or is it just because he's on your fantasy roster? No, I actually like him. I like what he's done. I was concerned during the bubble season, during the bubble, and then after the bubble season. But now that I kind of understand and watch, yeah, I think he's one of the top goalies in the league. I honestly, truly believe that. David AC, Jose Figueroa, Stephen Glass. Thank you. Oh, yeah. If more people were to watch then, they could have won tickets. But hey, it is what it is. Talking it out, and as people with a love of the game, we can all agree to disagree and move forward. Yeah, I mean, Gina, there's no. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate any player. I don't hate any fan. I don't. Right? We all have our opinion. Do I think that some people's opinions are wrong? I do. And do I say it sometimes when I shouldn't? I do. I admit that. However, if you've watched this show for a while, I don't think Matt Lowe's here, is he? Did he comment earlier? I don't know. Oh yeah, he did comment. Okay. I tend to see things differently than a lot of people, and I admit that. And I've said that from the beginning. I watch the game differently. Right? To me, right? It's more important when you're watching a game to listen to what you hear. Whose names are you hearing called? Right? Are they being called for things they're good things they're doing, bad things they're doing? And I stay away from Twitter and the reporters, because I feel a lot of times the reporters have agendas, and they use those agendas to their advantage, right? I've been told things by reporters that I keep. What I hear from them, I keep to myself. 99% of it I keep to myself. Right? If I want to try and be one of them, or be looked at in that aspect, I need to remember that. But I hear things and I see things, and a lot of this, I agree. Off the puck play. when you go to, let's say of the 4 major sporting events, right? NBA, NHL, NFL, and you could five. Now I think you could put soccer in there. MLS and which one am I missing? MLB. I think that's it. I think that's all 5 of them, right? 2 of them you can sit close and really get a feel for the game. I think for basketball you could sit low and get a feel for the game. I think baseball, the closer you sit, the better your view is going to be. Right? I really believe that. And I've sat all over ballparks. Right? I've sat all over hockey rinks. And really, one of the best places to sit is the low 300s, middle 200 levels. Between the middle of the 200s and the lower, like the 3rd or 4th row of the 300s. That gives you a very good view of the entire rink and what's happening out there, right? Any quick predictions for the game or what to look for? Watch shots. Watch the neutral zone is going to be important tonight. Thank you, Gina. I appreciate that. The neutral zone is going to be very, very important tonight. They are a fast team. We are too, though we haven't been able to show it in the past. If we're going to run and gun like we did against who did we play the other day? Can't remember who we just played. Dumb. Who did we just beat? Wow, I can't. Against Dallas. That's it. Dallas. Blanking out, man. The Stars. Thank you. I couldn't. We ran and gunned against them, and it paid off. We had a little trouble with it at first, but then we got our thing going, right? We won a 1-goal game. We have not been good in 1-goal games, right? We haven't had a lot of them. Actually, we're 5-0 and 1 in 1-goal games. I take that back. We just haven't had a lot of them, right? We've either been beaten by more than 3 goals or the majority of our beats have been bad beats. But we're getting better, and we're playing better. And let's see what we do tonight. Can we keep Kucherov off the board? Can we keep Point off the board? Can we prey on Vasilevsky? Those are the things that we're going to need to see tonight from this game. Robert, I agree. Power play needs to be a focus. I do agree, but not this game. I think the fact that the Blues are so good at not taking penalties, that as long as I think 5-on-5 is more important tonight. Though against Dallas, it was the power play that opened that game up and gave us a chance to win it. When it was 2-0, that power play making it 2-1 changed that game around, right? And everybody's running away. It does need to get back on track. I do agree with that. I got to turn some air on here. I'm burning up. Oh, I am burning up. Ooh, not good to feel this way. Not good to feel this way. Oh, the Lightning aren't number 1 in the league. Number 1 in the league in what? In power play? Maybe. Let me look. No, they are second at 30.1%. They are second. At home, they are first at 34.5%. On the road, I mean, our power play is just terrible. We haven't been over 10% all year. Can you send some of that here, please? I would love that. David, you know I like the cold. Yeah. But they have the same record as us. Face-offs is important. That is one that we gotta really start taking control of. Right? That is one that we really need to start taking control of. You know what we need to be today? We need to be the lightning thief. Anybody get that reference? Anybody get that reference?
Thank you, guys.
I just seen it, Bob. Thank you. Yeah, Percy Jackson. That's right, Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. They're turning it. It was a movie. Now they're turning it into a series on Disney Plus. So should be good. Who scores first tonight for the Blues? I've seen some answers. I've seen a lot of you say Kyrou. I'm going. Where do I go? I like Torpachenko's game in the last game. I think Torp might be the guy. I might go with Torp tonight. I might go with Torpachenko tonight. Are you gonna? You probably shoot me for that one, but I think I'm gonna go with Torpachenko for tonight. Yeah, I'm going with Torp tonight. Kyrou. Saad. My second would be Pareko. Gina likes Thomas. Falk scores tonight. That would be huge. Agreed, Jason. Where we at? I'm ready for the game to start. Puck drop. First intermission, I should have a special guest. I hope they show up. Could, should, maybe, kind of, sort of. If they do, great. If not, oh well. Ashley could pop in anytime now that her schooling's done for a little while. Depending on her work schedule. Lance could show up. To me, every time we play in Emily Arena, I think, and I know this is bad, and I'm going to get dumped on for this, right? The 2019 season, the 1-0 shutout we had against, to me, that was the catalyst to us winning the cup. That was the game that told every player on that team that they were good enough to challenge for a cup. You know, that's the year that Tampa was beating everybody. And we're the only team that they didn't beat in regulation. Oh, thank you, Erickson. There you go. How's that, bud? John Cooper, 12th season is the Lightning head coach. And actually, we don't have the newest head coach. Ottawa fired their head coach. Now Tarasenko's back with the team. Kind of surprising. Not surprising. I don't call it Cardinal Red. I call it St. Louis Red. Puck drop. Blues win the face-off. And Tampa is pressing. Ooh, nice shot right off the bat from Tampa. Off a stolen puck. What was Davis Payne? Was he a GM or something? I don't think he was. Was he like an assistant coach or something? I didn't see all of that. I'm looking at the article now. Oh, David Payne. Okay, he was assistant coach. Okay. Where do I live? I'm in Honolulu, Hawaii. Wishing I was in St. Louis. I know Payne was our coach, but I mean, who was he? I was wondering who he was with Ottawa. He was an assistant. My feed's ahead. It might be a little. I'm at 1858. Trying to get everything set up so I can see it good enough. Tampa's gotten a couple shots off. The Blues have not put one on net yet, but they'll get one there. It is 212. 212. I'm wishing I was in the loo. Hopefully we get one soon. I mean, I can see being on your heels a little bit with this team. I mean, the reputation they got, but you can't play on your heels. You've got to play your game. You got to come up quick. Oh shit, Bennington just screwed up there. It was on Bennington there. That was an ouch. Yeah, that was all on Bennington. Yeah, that's on Bennington. Sorry. Yeah. Bounces off his stick, and I think it hit Tucker to go in. Hold on. It is 1-0 Tampa, but it looks like we might have a challenge. Oh yeah, it hit his glove. Oh yeah, no goal. It should come back. Because he shouldn't have been in that position. He misplayed the puck. It's the misplay of the puck in the back of the net that caused all of that. No, that hit his hand. I think that's hand. I think they got to bring that back. No, I think that's going to get called a high stick. I think that's going to get called a glove. Doesn't matter if it bounces, it's what it hits. Number 1 at home, 2 overall for the Lightning power play. Yeah, I do. And I hated it. A lot of goals got counted that did. I remember the Blues had one that went in the net, bounced straight back out, and didn't count. No one saw it. That was one of the reasons instant replay came in, because that was a huge goal and ended up costing the game. Joe Butler, thank you. NHL review, not a team challenge. Ah, crap. But we don't lose a challenge. So no power play. Yeah. He's 0 for 2 in challenges. Well, he didn't challenge that, so. I'm doing, bud. I'm doing. Bannister's upset. Yeah. And I do put that one on Bennington for misplaying of the puck, being out of position. But we have no shots in 3 minutes, so we got to get back on our game here. Get back on our game here very quickly. That was not a good goal, bud. And you know it. Dante's Inferno's blowing my phone up. Yeah, my phone's blowing up. Actually, Robert, no, there doesn't have to be intent. Does not have to be intent, bud. And it doesn't matter. You can't put the. You look at Go back to the puck off a referee. You know. You fire the puck in, the referee gets in the way. You don't have intent of hitting the ref, but if it hits the ref and goes in the goal, it's no goal. So I disagree with you, bud. Big stop by Bennington there. Oh, man, we're starting to go to the bad passes again. Yep. Yeah, it's not like kicking. I agree with that. It's not. And I don't think it did. I think you can see it clearly hit the glove. But they did say confirmed, so they must have saw it hit. Okay, well, then they saw a view that we didn't see. Oh, good move there, Tucker. I wanted to talk about plus minus during the opening, but I missed it. Stephen Glass brought something up about plus minus. You know, last season everyone brought up Kairu's plus minus. No one's brought up Shin's plus minus this year, and he's the worst on the team. Oh, that was a bad pass there, Letty. Ah. Oh, Vavilevsky just gave it up. But we haven't done. Oh, we're playing on our heels early. Oh, McCachran, way to go there. Saad just went down. Ah, 7 minutes gone, not 10 minutes yet. Oh, wow. They're just. Uh-oh. Power play coming for Tampa. Need to get some out here quick. Yeah, well, they put a bid in for to buy Bally Sports is what they put the bid in for. That network. They put in to buy that network. How much is what worth? The bid? I don't know yet. It's going to be in the $1 billion range, I would guess. Actually, I think the article did say something about how much they were talking about. They were going to take on a lot of debt. That's the big thing. They were going to pay off a lot of debt. That was kind of the big thing. No, we have 31 first period goals, so we're kind of in the, I'd say we're in the middle. Power play for the Bolts. Daniel's a Bolts fan, so. They've been going belly up for a while. Oh! Oh, he missed! Oh, that sucked. Get him cleared out. Get him cleared out of this. Oh, the penalty kill has looked much, much better. Twenty seconds to go on the power play. Kucherov's got it over in the corner. Oh, there we go. Killed it off. Woohoo! Way to go, Blues. Kill it off. Yay! Little cheer. Wow, shots are 8-1. Hayes got a shot off. Woohoo! Oh, another shot. Tucker got a shot. 10-2. Oh, nope, they're not showing that shot yet. Oh, there it is. Oh, Shen, that could have been you got to put more pace on that. Not even one and done. 0 and done. Not even getting a shot off in the zone. Right now, I'd say that Tampa's offensive zone time is killing the Blues. Oh, Kyrou got a little shot off. He was covered, though. Uh-oh. I didn't see who lost that one. Oh, Bushnavy's lost it. Wow, McGing, nice speed there. Wow, now they're starting to buzz. Keep it up. Ah. Offsides. Nice. Nice little pick of pace, change of pace. McGinn got it something going there a little bit. Oh, we get a too many men penalty. Oh, Tampa is. Okay. Woo! Power play. Our horrible power play is going to get a chance. Yeah. That had to hurt. That had to hurt. Thanks for watching the show today, guys. Thank you. All right. Even our Tampa Bay fan, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel, for joining the show today. Greatly appreciate it. Though I will say I will not probably show all of your comments because I've been trolled in the past, and I want to make sure that you're not just on this show to troll me, that you are actually commenting very good things. So don't take it the wrong way. And I hate commercials. The Johnny Depp, Christian Dior one where he's acting like he's our super rock star. Yeah, no. Pareko's starting to rip some shots. That's what we need. Sergachev is ouching. Yeah, he's going. Oh, he might have broke something. He cannot put any weight. I don't mind east-west if it's done correctly. Uh-oh. Offside. There we go. Tampa had a chance and blew it. Prunovich has not seen the ice since Bannister's been in. That's interesting to me. Oh, nice entry. Oh, Krug. Oh, man, that should have been, that had goal written all over it. Thomas had a wide open guy and just didn't get the pass in there. Oh, Bushnevich couldn't get enough on it. Oh, I think Hayes should have moved up there. Oh, I think Hayes should have moved up there. Oh, that was, yeah, Hayes should have moved up there. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, you know, he's got to be slightly defensive. Oh, he didn't get it up in the air. Well, the shots are 10-4 now, so Tampa hasn't gotten a shot off in a little bit. That's good. Oh, I'm starting to like McGing's McGing's game more and more. Sometimes you got to be okay with being down 1-0 if the rest of the play goes your way. Oh, that was a nice south pass. Oh, I wish we'd see more of those. I agree. Oh, bad pass, Cap. Come on, Cap. Decent defense there. Could have led to that should have been a goal. So. Ah, they're going to call that. That's crap. That is crap, crap, crap. Crap, crap, crap. There might be an interference on that. Oh, see? I'm sorry. You call that interference. That goes in with the hand. That goes in with the hand. That went in with the hand. They should look at that one too. Oh, they're going to look at this. No, or not? Okay. They're going to look at this. I saw that. They're going to look at this. That was a hand. Nope. Well, down by 2 in the first again. 2:37 to go. That was a funky goal. Yes, he did. I thought it was the paddle of the stick. Man, that's 2 goals I don't think should have counted for Tampa. Yeah, that's fair point. Fair point. Got a commercial going, so. Yeah, I used to say the 2-goal lead. The dreaded 2-goal lead we had when we had the lead, and the insurmountable 2-goal lead when they had it. Because it always felt like we give it up, but we could never get over it. There's Brad Richards, the Blues power play consultant. Well, let's make this 2-1 going into the break. At least now I know why Daniel said that we were going to lose this game. Oh, Thomas was weak. Get this set up. Set something up here. Ah. Hey, Wendy. Uh-oh. Come on, Sod. Skate hard. Skate hard. Oh, Shin hit the goalpost. Oh man, Tampa's playing a good defensive game right now. I will give Tampa some credit. They're playing a very strong defensive game. Blues have had some chances, but Tampa, wow. Ouch! That sucked. Not good. Kucherov gets one, gets another point. Oh, we are going to get, you guys are going to love this. I am not going to be alone. No, I'm not. This is a guest that we have not had on the show for a long time. I'm more than happy. They got in contact with me yesterday, said they wanted to come back, and I said, absolutely. Please welcome one half of the Cat and Cat Show, Katrina.
Hello.
How you doing, Katrina?
Good. I just wish that our boys would do better.
Yeah. The score should be 1-0. Two of those goals should have gotten called back.
I
Right.
agree.
All right. The first one was definitely a glove. I mean, it looked like, and then the second one was a glove, and they didn't even look at it.
Agreed. Right? We are all too accustomed to hand passes. I think that hand pass, when it comes to a hand pass, they'll never call it against us. I think it's like a little joke.
Yeah. You're going all the way back to the San. That's the greatest hand pass in Blues history.
Oh, I know. So
right?
Obvious. Yeah, definitely.
That led to me. That led to Torpachenko getting in a fight there. I guess. That led to winning the cup. Absolutely, it did.
Yeah,
right.
That's true. I think
Berube did the right thing there. He told guys, "Don't go talk about it. Let's talk about the next game."
Yep, exactly.
I don't think, even though they're down 3-0, they haven't played bad. I
I
don't think they played bad tonight.
It's not that they're playing bad per se. I think they have all the right ideas, but for some reason, I'm seeing that I can't hear the puck on any of our twigs, aka we can't complete any of our passes. And I don't know if Tampa's really, really good at blocking and covering because they're diving all over the ice any single time we try and get a shot on. So I don't know if that's a specific thing that they trained for. But Thomas and Kyrou are really getting the puck up there, and what I'm seeing is a lot of Scandella doing a whole lot of nothing, coming onto the ice, basically dumping it and going off. And I wish I could see Parayko a little bit more, although I'm very happy that he accidentally injured, 98, number 98?
Yeah. Oh, he came back, though. He came back.
Yeah, that's okay, though. I don't know. It showed me that the shot was a good shot. It was hard, which is what you want.
Yeah, it's nice to see him firing that shot again, right? It's nice to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I saw what I saw was Tampa is playing a very strong man defense right now, and they are just they're all over the place. So they're in the shot lanes. So what the Blues are going to have to do is open that up, and you open that up by a cycle. Something we haven't seen a lot this year. They've started to get a cycle on there. Took a little bit to get unshot, so they're on their heels a little bit. That third goal hurt. I will admit that third goal by Kucherov does hurt, but I don't think that they're out of it. Come back, if they come back in the second and get one goal early, they can change the momentum very, very quickly here.
They can, but they haven't. I mean, so far this season, I haven't seen them be able to reclaim momentum whenever it is. Whenever we score first, or if we answer a goal right when we get scored on, then we tend to pick it up. But I don't know, psychologically, I feel like St. Louis has a lot of issues when it comes to not only maintaining the momentum, but finding it.
Well, yeah, and I think that's still remnant of what's going on with the team. Bannister, I mean, again, they can't get to the shots, and that's right. They've got to get to shots quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Tampa does block a ton of shots. They have this game so far. Tampa has blocked.
I couldn't count. It was insane.
Tampa's blocked 4. Well, they've only blocked 4 shots this game, right? Or 5. They've blocked 5 of the Blue shots. Pardon me. So St. Louis has 5 shots and they have 13 attempts. Tampa has 14 shots and they have, if I get my math right, 22 attempts. hits are 7-5 in favor of St. Louis. Tampa's giving it away, giving it up 7 times, and we don't have a giveaway yet, which is great. They have 2 takeaways. We have 1. Giveaways have been a huge issue with the Blues for a while now. And it's nice to see that number has dropped very sharply. Block shots. Tampa's blocked 5. We blocked 4. Face-offs are 7-5 in favor of Tampa with 58% to 42%. The score is lopsided, but it doesn't feel like the play's been lopsided, at least in my eyes.
Not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. I think if we complete our passes and we continuously pass all the way across the ice with 1 or more of Tampa defenders in the middle, and then the Tampa defenders are always going to have it ricochet off a skate, or they're going to block it with their stick, as they have done. And we've been fanning some shots. Thomas fanned a huge opportunity right before.
Yeah, he should have fired that shot. Yeah.
Right before the second goal was scored. And the second goal, I think this is what upsets me about Tampa, is that they kind of play the, hey, if we just get as many blue shirts into the crease, we can confuse the ref, and then we'll give goaltender interference, and somehow the puck will go in, which in my view is pretty cheap hockey. But at the same time, whatever they're doing is working.
Yeah, no, I mean, the first Tucker was there, but I don't think it hit Tucker's stick. I mean, I can see black.
Yeah.
To me, now somebody said from the Tampa view, they showed it hitting a stick. I'm not completely on with that. Well, here we go. Here's a better. Oh no, see, but when it hits Tucker's stick, it's already at the line.
Yeah, it is, but that's why they said that they weren't going to make it a high stick call.
Yeah. Situation initiated a video to determine whether the video review supported the referee's call on the ice that the puck entered the St. Louis net in a legal fashion. That doesn't explain. So what they're saying is that it hit Tucker's stick before it went into the goal. Problem with that is, take Tucker's stick out of the equation and it still goes in the goal.
Yeah, agreed.
To me, right? That's the thing. That's the thing I think you have to look at. If the stick wasn't there, it would still have gone in. That's the difference. And I think that's the spirit of the rule.
Yeah.
Right? And to say, so I remember a while back, this was a couple of years ago, Ovechkin headbutted a puck, and then he threw his chest out. So he headbutted the puck, it hit his uniform, and then went in the goal, and he tried to say, see, it hit me. And they said, no, not spirit of the law. It would have gone on anyways. Then the second one, where the stick is and where the puck is, there's no way that the stick knocks the puck in. Right?
Yeah.
Gina says we look sluggish to a point.
I think some players look sluggish, and then the players who are going really fast, the sluggish players, it's like they don't even want to keep up. I know I rag on Scandella all the time, but I really just don't understand what his purpose is at this point.
Well, see, Ashley, you remember Ashley, right?
Of course.
Right? Ashley used to be really hard on Scandella, and I've always liked Scandella's game. She's come around. I think he's actually played better than you think he has.
Probably.
He's been in there. He's been getting pucks. Is it 16-5? When I looked earlier, it's only 14-5.
Oh, that I'm not sure.
Right. But, what I'm looking at, the official stat sheet from NHL has them being outshot 14-5. At least that's what I'm looking at, unless they updated it and I haven't seen it yet. Let me do a quick refresh to be fresh. See if I'm still looking. The score sheet that I'm showing still says 14-5. And that can be different things, that can be part of Tampa's play. Look who's back. We were just talking about her, right?
Yep.
See, everybody misses you. Everybody missed you. They remember you.
Thank you. I had my little stint in Hollywood, and now I'm moving to Nashville. But completely new job and everything. So.
Yeah, well, hopefully we get to have you back on the show more. We've always enjoyed having you on. You know that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Maybe. Life is kind of crazy, but I definitely wanted to come on at least this one time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Where are we at here?
I do want to point out that we've had 0 shots in the first 11 minutes of the game. That is what I mean by not even initiating the momentum. I have
Yeah.
no idea why we can't just come out like a boiling pot of water, which is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to come out the most aggressive. And what do? We let them get in our zone immediately. And there was a good shot on goal in Bennington within the first 12 seconds. It's
Yeah,
just,
that is very, very important. Very important. Uh, I've just kind of lost my train of thought.
oh, don't worry. Don't worry. It happens. It happens all the
Yeah.
time.
So I think that has a lot to do just with the style of play in the East and not just our overall style of play. Because I thought against Dallas, we were trying to take the load in Dallas, and I think we were out shooting Dallas, even though they were up 2-1, if I remember right,
I think
in
so
the
too.
first period.
Mhm.
So it's not completely. I mean, sometimes I always say the eye test is the best test, but
Mhm.
sometimes your eyes fool you, right? And the eye test today might say that it looks like they're outplaying us, but I kind of take a step back, and I don't think they're completely outplaying us. I think they're a little bit quicker of a team. I think that we have speed, and we're starting to see that. McGing is showing
Mhm.
us some speed.
Mhm. We're starting to now.
Kairu is showing speed.
Yes.
Kairu doesn't have anybody that's really can match his speed. Now, if McGing can start matching that speed and you can get those two to link up somewhere. Now, I know talent-wise, McGing is nowhere near what Kairu is. Yeah, he should have shot
Agreed.
that puck there.
Yeah.
Absolutely should have shot that puck.
Yes, definitely. I like Kairu this game as well. I think that he's been contributing a lot, and of course his speed. I mean, Kairu and Thomas with Buchnevich up there. I still think that that's will get the most chances to score goals there. However, Buchnevich has been a little bit clumsy with his
I'll
puck
agree with that
awareness,
some.
and I kind of wish he was finessing the shots up at the goal a little bit more. However, when he does that too much, he doesn't even get a shot on goal. He keeps trying to do, fancy moves around the net.
Yeah.
And it'd be nice
I,
to see
I,
him shoot.
I think part of the problem is this line that this is one of the things that the previous coaching staff consistently did that drove me crazy was if a line had a bad game, he'd shift them up. And lines need time. You're gonna have a bad game. I keep bringing up
Of course.
from 2 years ago, the Spetsna line, the 21-22 season, when they
Mhm.
put Barbashev, Tereshchenko, and Bushnevich together for 4 games. That line worked beautifully.
You
It
know
had
why? Because they're
one
all
bad
Russian.
game. It had one bad game, and then it never got put together again. I think it got put together one more time. We look completely outplayed and manhandled by Tampa. The only thing going for us that the Lightning might hurt themselves
We are
while hurting their
manhandled.
bodies in front of our shots.
We are manhandled they are torching us into the boards because they're getting low. And that's exactly what I'm saying with their little
Yeah,
rugby scrums that they're doing in front of the crease. And
yeah.
I do agree that we are being manhandled and like, come on, we have big guys. We have 6'6" players, Colton Pareko, 6'5". It's like, and we're acting soft. We're acting soft this game. So I do agree with that.
Berube played Kairu slow, if you know what I mean. Oh, absolutely know what you mean. And Bannister even said it. I showed Kairu some clips saying, hey, you got speed, start using it.
Hmm.
Right? And that's how he ended up getting the assist for the game-winning goal. Right? For the game-winning goal in overtime, because he used that speed and went right through all 3 of Dallas's defenders.
I see him doing it this game. I see him doing it this game. Time and time again, he's weaving himself through. The
Yeah.
other players have to be there, and they also need to be in between the goal and the opponent because we can't seem to block any of their shots for some reason.
Right? You only need to switch up lines when you go through a prolonged period of no offense, and then after a game or two, you put your guys back to their proper places. I agree with that. The only change right now that I would make is I think Sod and Neighbors need to switch.
Oh, what's
Right?
that?
Say again?
Why is that?
Well, Neighbors is a natural goal scorer.
Mhm.
And a natural goal scorer on the third line isn't going to see the puck enough
That's
to
true.
get you what you need. Sod lately has been a liability. And by putting him on the second line, instead of having a solid second scoring line, you're trying to hide his liability with those guys. And I'm not there, right? He
Right.
has had goals the last 3 games. True. But I still think that Neighbors would be better on that line. Right? So do you anticipate our defense looking for home run stretch passes to a cherry pick Kyrou and try to get a
Kyrou
breakaway?
doesn't
I could
cherry
see that.
pick. Kyrou doesn't cherry pick. Sorry. I disagree with that. But I understand why it could seem that way because he always is up by the goal, but it's because he speeds up there. And he has actually played the puck up and down. He hasn't just been at the top from what I could see, but obviously I could definitely have just
Up until recently, Saad has not played very well. Until the coaching change, Saad had not played very well. He had been a liability. So that's where I'm coming at from that. Right? In fact, it was even brought up the game before Varna got sent down, putting who was it? Was it? I don't think it might have been McGing, Varna, and Saad on a line didn't make sense. And that was basically and that was the line that gave up 2 goals in that game very early. I do remember that. So in my eyes, he's had his moments, Ashley. Ashley's tearing me up. She's like, let me get on that show right now and tell Guy he's wrong.
You tell him, Ashley. You tell him.
Oh, she will. Are you trying to hide that liability? Or are you trying to get him to work through it? And that's important. I dare. But isn't Neighbors very young? He is, but
Yeah, he is.
But he's still a natural goal scorer. He's still. I mean, if you watch his goals, he is very natural. He's gifted, and you've got to let a gifted goal scorer get the opportunity to score goals, right? Especially when you're down 3-0.
Definitely. Did the second period start yet?
No, still got
No,
a few
that's
minutes,
what I figured. Yeah, that's what I figured.
right?
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of agree with Ashley. I think Saad to me has always been looking good. Um, and I guess I'll say that he's one of the players that stand out. And yeah, obviously he's on a goal streak. But I'm more impressed with our assist streaks that we got going on. And people give Krug a hard time, but he's actually assisted now 3 times in the last 2 games.
Yep.
And Jordan Kyrou has also assisted 3 assists as well, and Robert Thomas with 3 assists. So
Yeah.
that to me says a little bit more than Saad scoring 3 goals, because those men right there are consistently assisting. Alliteration, but yeah.
Hey, Gina, hits are 7-5 in favor of St. Louis. So we are both hitting and taking hits. Right? We absolutely are. Right? This is one of those games that I think reputation is kind of playing into it a little bit. However, Tampa hasn't played well of late. Vasilevsky has had some bad games lately. You gotta remember that and come after him. If they come after Vasilevsky, you could see this game change in a heartbeat.
Agreed, absolutely. And I think Bennington should also be a little bit more aggressive to the people who are bulldozing their way into the crease like that.
Problem with Shitch and Shen and Neighbors is you don't have a center on that line. Right? You wouldn't have a center on that line. Shen, Saad, and Kapanen. Yeah, that line would be Kapanen, Neighbors, and Saad, and you don't have a center there. At least I don't think so. Kapanen might be a center. Kapanen to the third line. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that too. Right? But this is his second year, so I think the baby steps have already been taken. I think that he's had they tried to coach the skill out of him, and luckily it hasn't worked. And when he's been able to show that skill or showcase it, it's been there. correct wing and Kaepernick not playing well. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I didn't think
Um,
Kaepernick was contributing much to this game either. He couldn't complete any of his passes. Way too many turnovers.
well, he's had a couple of Kaepernick has had. I thought he's had a takeaway.
I-
I'm pretty sure he had a takeaway, and he had a couple of pretty strong passes. Second period starting now, by the way.
All right, gotcha. I'm gonna go watch
Actually,
that.
he's got nothing. Okay, we'll see you at the second intermission if you want to come on.
Yep, we'll do.
Same link.
All right, thanks. See you
See
guys
ya.
soon.
Bye. So far, yeah. Ouch. Ugly. You're right, John. You're right. That's not good. I think Bennington's getting pulled. I'm doing a refresh. I think I'm a little behind now. Oh, we are getting manhandled now. I'm starting to see it more. That was not good, Sunquist. Yeah, same spot I'm at, Wayne. Oh, I had a couple people join me on there. But no comments, no nothing like that. So, oh well. Yeah, been some bad passes. Well, they're not at 3 times yet, but they're getting there. Oh, that was bad. Oh, Bushnevich in the. Yeah, I agree, Jason. I think you're right. Hayes missing that breakaway, shorthanded breakaway, really hurt this team. Oh, that's 2 they've missed. They didn't have that. They better call a penalty here because they didn't have that puck wrapped up. I don't know. I'd have to look. It's Shen with 24 minutes. Bushnevich only has 16, 18 counting this one. So he's up there. Oh, there was a rebound that could have gone in. Well, they killed that one off. Not that it matters right now. Plenty of time. Let's just get one. You got to get one to get 2. Wow, we just can't get him in the net. And everybody standing around. No one trying to get a lane for Hayes to get anything through. Well, I was wrong. Sergachev hasn't returned, so I thought he did. I thought he came back, but I was wrong. This passing has got to get better. Wow, they still have it. You keep the puck this long, you have got. Oh man. Wow. You have got to get one past Vavileski. Oh, got to get one past them. Come on. Yeah. Three shorthanded shots. Well, two, I think, but three shorthanded attempts. Oh man, they're just trying to play this dump and chase or get the puck down there with no help. Oh! Oh my goodness. Tampa's gone into a defensive front, so but with Vasilevsky right now, you can do that. Yes, we have. We've had at least one. We had a couple, I think. That was close. That was a good shot from Scandella. Yeah, it should have. And made need to look at that again. That they can't. They don't. They don't. And then they don't show us. They go to a commercial. How you guys doing out there? Nobody talking. 19 likes and hates. Travis Partington, Robert Mayer, and Coulter. Robert May. I love it, Robert. Oh man, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for joining me on this journey to nowhere quickly. Does anybody else hate Christmas commercials as much as I do? I absolutely can't stand them. It's only one Christmas commercial that I kind of sort of like. And that's the it's been on forever. Two. The Corona one I like, and the Hershey Kisses one with the bell ringers. That one I like. And those two have been on like forever. Like every other Christmas commercial I can't stand. Yep, more than likely. Wayne, thank you. Come on, Cap, let's do something. That's the play I was thinking about because I knew Cap had something to do with that one. That one's not bad. Gotta get one, guys. You gotta change this game up. Good save, Bennington. Stamkos, they went to his skates. That doesn't go to his skates at 5-9. Ouch. We're done. They're returning the favor for the 5-0 beating we gave them in St. Louis. I think Bennington's pulled here. I'd be really surprised if he's not. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Ouch. No, it hit something. Somebody deflected that. Yes, sir. I think something off with the whole team tonight. I think that first goal kind of messed with his head, unfortunately. Some line changes so far. I knew that comment was coming. I don't have an answer. Ah! That could have been something. Tough game. No, Craig thinks that that Army has put together a very bad team, and that doesn't matter what coach would have coached this team, it was going to be this bad. That's what Craig thinks. I disagree, but when they come out and play like this, it puts fuel to his fire. I just don't think our team is as bad. They're having an off game. He knows hockey. Don't go like that. I disagree. I agree with that statement. Right? Craig knows hockey. He's watching the game. He has his opinion. He's welcome to it. I disagree with it, and he disagrees with me. That's fine. I understand where he's coming from. The 2 games prior to this led fuel to my fire. Now this game is giving fuel to his fire, and that's just the way it is. Right? It's one of the trees. Possible. Oh, there's a good shot. Oh man, hot. Good stick, I guess. Oh, shot on goal. Maybe I should have gone to I got a call to do physical therapy, and I was like, no, I can't. And maybe I should have gone. I think we're going to score a goal. I think we're going to score 2 goals. Oh, that was bad. Thank you, E. Would you be mad if Berube fired Bannister? Huh? I don't get that. Oh, if Armstrong fire, he's not going to fire him after 3 games. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. These Topher's making some saves. Oh, we're going to get a penalty. There we go. We'll have a full 2 minutes. That better, yeah. That's going to be on Letty or on Tampa. Hey, Cat.
Hi.
This is all Boo Berry's fault.
No,
That's what I used to call. That's what I used to call Berube when he first came in because I couldn't say his name, so I called him Boo Berry.
I mean, close enough, I guess. Things got so messed around for me. I did not even. When did they switch the goalies? Because I was so upset over
after the 5th goal.
After the 5th goal, okay.
Yeah.
I mean Fleury's shot though was an actually it was a solid shot. It was a good goal, and that's what kind of made.
Well, no, it hit something. It hit a stick.
No, which one? The 5th or 4th?
The 5th one. The 5th one hit a stick.
The 5th one, yeah. The 5th one hit a stick. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Fleury's hit a stick. Kucherov's second one was pretty well. Just I don't completely remember. I don't think it was a blue line goal, but it was. Kucherov's got 2 goals. They've been buzzing from the get-go, and the Blues are playing, on their heels a little bit, and that they got. I think they got surprised by Tampa a little bit. I knew I was going to get a comment like this. Let me see here. Let me get back to it. Craig said, I guess it's coaching. Same team showed up
It's
today.
been 3 games. It's been
Yeah.
3 games. I really don't think you can blame coaching on that many. Like, to me, hockey doesn't it's not overnight. There is a predictable period in which things are not gonna work
Yeah.
very well.
No Blues coach has ever taken over and gone 3-0. They've gone 2-0, but not 3-0. Okay.
Mm,
But I've seen there are some good things if you look. There's Kaepernick has had a good game tonight. Pachinko's had a good game tonight. Some passing has been better, some has been bad. That you got to start looking at all the trees.
mhm,
Right? I
mhm.
like this comment. Tampa was beating anyone tonight. I
I agree. I think that
I
they're the better team.
yeah, absolutely agree with that.
Yep. Yeah. I think they are showing a lot more brute, a lot more force,
Well,
a
I
lot.
mean, they've had 3 shorthanded breakaways, right?
Yes.
That telling you something, right? They're
Mhm.
doing something right. Hayes should have. They should have scored 2 of those shorthanded chances, right?
Yeah.
So there's some stuff going on here that is good. Tampa is playing really well tonight. Give it up for Tampa, right? Were we prepared to play against Tampa? That's a good question. I
That's
don't
what
know,
we won't know. Yeah, that's
right?
exactly what we're not going to know, and to be honest, when I was looking at all the stats, I mean, Tampa was pretty much equal with St. Louis when you look at the numbers, but
Yeah,
again, I just don't think our Blues can gain momentum anymore, and you know what? I haven't seen much physicality here. I don't know if it's because of the refs, but someone needs to start a fight.
yeah.
It's people are asleep, and Tampa's feeding off of their crowd, and it's gonna get worse and worse.
I don't know. I don't know if anybody on Tampa's going to fight, right? First of all, Tampa's really not been one of those teams that does that. Robert May says we weren't ready, and that's possible, right? Wayne said it earlier. Um, they're definitely skating
Mhm.
all over St. Louis for sure. I didn't see it at first. I see it now. Um,
I had hope. I had hope in the beginning of the second period. I thought that we kept possession quite well until maybe 5 minutes in. Um,
yeah,
so
Tanner Janot's a bruiser. I can kind of see it, but right now it doesn't do Tampa any good to start
no.
to fight. It doesn't do Tampa any good to have somebody taken off the ice for 5 minutes. That's the thing with fighting that I don't think a lot of people understand. Our fighter is Shin. Do you really want Shin off the ice for 5 minutes?
No, definitely not.
Yeah,
They don't always end like that, though. There are some times that you can kind of get a little bit of a break. But I guess I just kind of wanted our team to wake up, just to show that they had some fight in them. Maybe not a bloodbath, but just
yeah.
to show
No,
them that we're here. Yeah.
I think the penalty kill showed they had fight left in them. Right? They got 2 shots on that. They got 2 shorthanded shots on that penalty kill.
Yeah, they did, true, because they got a couple of the lucky breakaways, but other than that, I see
Well,
our
that's not
penalty
lucky
kills.
breakaways. That's the type of penalty kill that they play, where they're much more aggressive at the blue line, and they'll poke at the puck, and that's what led to that.
Yeah,
So
I wish we could do that with all 5 players on the ice, you know?
yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I also think that there's some system stuff that's still being worked out. Oh yeah, they just showed Kucherov shot right from the house, top of the house. Yeah, that's hard to. That guy's too good. It's hard to stop that,
I agree, yeah. When
right?
you have a sniper like that,
You
it's
know,
an accurate
that's like
sniper.
if Tarasenko had shot that shot, you'd expect it to go in, right?
Agreed. Agreed, definitely.
Yeah, and then you can see this that they're showing the uh, Furry goal, and you can see it deflect down, right? And I think it might have hit Sunquist's stick,
That would
or
suck.
actually, I think they may end up taking that away and giving it to somebody else when you look at it. So the goalies have bad nights, right? Goalies have
Yep.
bad nights, and not only that. Someone said this earlier. They're going to be looking for blood after we beat them 5-0 at home. I didn't think so, but that's exactly what it is,
Mhm, mhm,
right?
absolutely it is. That's what I mean about the psychology of it, and we could have gone in a little bit too cocky, a little bit too comfortable. I think the Blues kinda have a problem doing that. That's why they're usually 1 game off or on or 2 games on, off. I just don't think we've perfected that yet.
Well, the thing is, to me, you got to get one to score two. So get the first one, right?
Agreed. Agreed.
Keep getting pucks on net, keep getting things going in. And not only that, I look at that Hayes, that should have been a hook. That should have been a penalty shot. No. The first angle it said yeah. Then I see that the second one, no. But and they just came off a bad 5-game road trip. That's important. Looking slow, not moving their feet, lack of discipline from a defensive posture. Too many gambles when in their own zone.
That part, that last sentence, too many gambles in our own zone, 100%. That's exactly what I was talking about when we were passing the puck all the way across the ice in our own zone, and it would be picked up by Tampa Bay. And it's happening way too much. No matter if Tampa Bay can complete that shot after that, we still allow that to happen. And that, again, that's a gamble, huge gamble.
Yeah, no, I seen you said that earlier, Jason, about Tampa beating any team tonight, and I kind of agree with you. I don't have an issue with the passing the puck across the ice, especially if you're going from low to high. When you're going low to high, because that helps pull. What Tampa does is and you can see it. They play within the house, right? They play in there, and the only way that you're going to get them out of there is you've got to keep that puck. You got to keep moving that puck to create lanes, right? And if you don't create them lanes, they're not going anywhere. Well, if you stay down low, they're going to stay there. If you bring the puck up high and you start moving it around, it's going to force them out and give you that lane. And that's what the Blues haven't done enough of is creating those lanes when they have the puck in the offensive zone. And I think that's more important than some of the other things. The defensive posture, yes, they have not played well as defensively. But then again, and I've talked about this a lot, where your defense comes from your offense. The lack of offense today has led to a lot of the defensive miscues.
I agree, definitely.
Right. We'll see if our is able to make any adjustments to start this period. Yeah, 2 minutes of fresh ice. Absolutely, I like this. That you can do a lot, right? If you can get a goal early, even though you're down 5, you get a goal early. You can change. You can put it into Tampa's head a little bit that they need to push a little more, because right now they're laying back. They don't have to do anything but lay back.
Definitely. Their defenders, they always push right in front of their goalie. I always wonder if their goalie can even see with the amount of defenders they have whenever we're trying to take a shot. And I feel like that's their game. They crowd into any crease, whether it's their crease, whether it's our crease. And their crowding, I think, is confusing us because we don't know how to move the puck in. And then as soon as they get it, they can hit it out immediately. And we're chasing after it with a potential icing.
Yep. I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that. It's again, you're going to have bad games. This is, if it's a loss, it's going to be a bad loss unless they come back and make it 5-4. Then I still would think it would be a bad loss. But I think the only thing that you can really do right now is get one. You get one, and then you kind of build on it from there.
Definitely. We just got to get that one, and it's easier said than done, especially since they're just playing inconsistently tonight. They'll play good for about 2 minutes and then stop, and then a minute and a half.
Kapanen shouldn't have shot that. Kapanen should have taken that puck a little bit wider and then come back to the trailer.
Oh, that Kapanen I don't know.
Does that. If Kapanen does that, right? See, that's the one right there that they're showing, the one with Sundqvist and Falk, and Falk shoots it in, and then they blow the whistle. And there's the puck's wide open there, sitting on the ground. They blow the whistle saying they can't see the puck. It's right there. That actually might have kept us from a goal.
Yeah, I don't like to cry ref very often, but I do hasten to say that there's quite a few calls tonight that are a little questionable.
Well, the two goals that counted, the first 2 goals of this game should not have counted.
Should not have counted. No, absolutely not.
There's no way. I mean, first of all, you have it can touch. I get it. Hitting the stick. It hit the stick at the goal line. You have to, spirit of the rule, that was punched in.
Yeah.
Right? If you punch that puck and it hits the goalie and then goes in the net, they're going to say you punched it in. If you kick the puck and it hits the goalie's skate and then goes in, they're going to say you kicked the puck.
That's how it should be.
Right? So in this case, the spirit of the rule is that puck was punched in.
Yeah.
And that's the point that I think that got missed there. And I really do think that that's something that needs to be looked at.
The good news was that it was an NHL generated
Yeah,
call.
I
You know,
think,
it wasn't a
yeah,
team challenge. So I was happy that they initiated that because then it wouldn't have been a penalty either way.
yeah.
So I
I
kind of had some hope in saying, okay, yeah, they're watching this game closely, but no, that was just teasing us.
Well, then you have the second one. There's no way a stick put that in. There's no
Oh, I
way a
agree.
stick put that in.
No,
And the way that puck shoots out, that
I
was a
saw a
fist.
fist bump.
Yeah, that was a fist. You watch that puck, the way the guy's laying, and then all of a sudden that puck shoots in. That puck was either like with a knee or something like that. That puck was forced in with the body.
Yeah.
That's not a good goal. And that should have been looked at,
I
right?
mean, there's plenty of things that should have been looked at.
If it was a blue goal, it would have been called back. I could see that. I really could see that.
Yeah.
If the puck would have gone, and it would have gone even with yeah, that would have gone in no matter what, right? I disagree. He twisted the paddle of the stick around. Now, are you talking about the second goal? No, that puck, the way that stick is, that puck is underneath him and then it shoots out. The stick is actually in the net, right? That puck shoots out. I'm sorry, somebody, I didn't see a stick in there, Robert. I did not see a stick in there at all. I think that, and I think originally they did start to look at that. Toronto started to look at it and then told them it was good. I think it should have been looked at deeper, especially after you let the first one go that shouldn't have gone.
Yeah.
I mean, you say we're being outplayed. Tampa's got 13 giveaways. We only have 2.
It's the speed, though, and we're not receiving passes. It keeps going past us into the boards behind the goalie, and then it gets picked up again. I have no idea why I'm not hearing.
We've had issue with passing for a while.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how many people are getting paid to watch hockey in Toronto just to question reviews.
I think you have to be Canadian to apply.
Yeah.
to be honest, because if you get paid through there, I mean, go ahead, pay 70% tax on that. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's sometimes the score isn't indicative of the play, though for the most point it is tonight. But I do see, like I said, 13 giveaways, the takeaways. You know, looking at the stats, the Blues have only given it away twice. They have 3 takeaways. Tampa's got 13 giveaways and 6 takeaways.
Really?
There's things.
2?
Yeah.
I mean, I know. I mean, I guess that's the stats. That's accurate, but maybe I don't know the true definition of
2
of a giveaway.
giveaways, 3 takeaways.
Okay.
We have 6 block shots. They have 11 block shots. Face-offs are 15-13. So that got closer.
Yeah, that did.
Right?
Definitely.
The attempts are almost even now. So here's the thing. What I want to see the Blues do in this period is lead in shots, no matter what. Right? They actually led in shots in that period 13-10.
Oh, they did. And we hit the post a couple times. That gave me some hope as well.
So if they can show what they have done in this spot before is let the other team control the pace of the game. They have to control the pace now. You can still lose it. Hey, Gloria, miss you. We miss you. Haven't seen you in a while. Well, she pops in every game now, every now and then. They've got to. When you're behind, you have to lead in shots. You have to consistently take shots. Even if a team goes into defensive posture, that's where your cycle's got to come in. And that's what I want to see. I want to see a cycle. I want to see them take shots, and I want to see them, because I guarantee you that Tampa's going to be in a defensive posture. I'd almost guarantee it. Right?
Wishful thinking, I think. I mean, Tampa, I think they are really playing a good game tonight.
But I think from the 10-minute after that 5th goal, they've gone into a defensive posture.
What?
Because you've seen our shots go up. You've seen our shots go up. You've seen some more offensive zone time. You've seen somewhat of a cycle. You're starting to see that defensive posture, and they're going to clog the middle more. They're going to clog the middle more. So it's going to be, you're going to have to figure out how to get a breakaway. You're going to have to figure out how to get a cycle going. You're going to have to really push, because if you can, especially now being on the power play, if you can get a power play goal here and you can put that offensive pressure on, who knows? Maybe you can be up. You have 2 goals in the first 5 minutes, and then that changes things.
True, but since we failed on our power play so far this goal, I feel like it could be mentally discouraging the boys. They try to keep their head in the game as much as possible, but I still think that there's these little micro psychoanalytical analytical things happening. I just think their heads are not in it tonight.
Possible when we get down there playing too much golf today. You think your knees, you need to be a direct descendant of Helen Keller to apply. Oh, I've been advocating for this for a couple of years now. I think you might remember this, having a 5th official, having the replay official in the booth at the arena.
Yeah, in the booth though, he's still pretty far away. But I guess what, they give him special camera angles to look
you're
at.
You're seeing the whole game from the bird's eye view, and not only that, you're getting the feel of what's going on in the arena, and that has a lot to do with how things are called or not called.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people don't understand that in the Toronto, they're not seeing that. They might have somebody watching the game, but he's not there feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to have that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it could be a good idea. I know I could never see that far away. So Godspeed to whoever would be able to do it.
I'll let you read this comment.
Aw, Robert, you going through something?
Huh?
No, I think I was making a joke. Sorry, Robert.
He got a promise that she didn't keep. What's new, bud? You got 3 kids. You ain't getting fun time much anymore at all. Nearly impossible to get in this game. We need 3 quick very goals. Maybe. I think if you can, by the 10-minute mark, if you can have 3, then you have a chance. If you don't have 3 goals by the 10-minute mark, it's done. You're not coming back. However, stranger things have happened. We've seen teams have come back being down 4 goals with 5 minutes remaining.
Yes, we have, and we've done that in the past as well. So that's what I mean. It's the most predictably unpredictable game. So it's the way it is.
No, see, but I do disagree with that, Wayne. I think that sometimes you need to be in that arena to feel what's going on, because that might change how a call is instead of somebody who doesn't see it. Because I'm telling you, you can sit there and spirit of the rule, letter of the law, that goal's not a goal. Spirit of the rule, that's a goal. And I think that needs to play out sometime. Well, game's back, so I'll see you at post-game.
I might not, because I'm exhausted, but
okay, no problem.
I might be here commenting.
Okay, we'll see you, bud.
All right, good luck, everybody.
Off a stick and out of play. It's never black and white, Wayne. Absolutely never. Oh, wow, he's hurt. Sergachev is out. Oh, but Davis just missed. Still got time. Get it set up. Oh, man, you got to get... Oh, Thomas, not good. Nice save, Hofer. Nice save. Well, now we're in trouble. Well, we've been in trouble. See, this is the defensive posture I was talking about right here. Oh, McGing's had an active stick tonight. Oh, that was close. I think Paul beat him. Oh, wow, yeah. Bushnevich should have had that goal. Ah, Thomas right in the gut. I got to use the John, guys. Back. Generate any offense. Yep, I have to play him every night. I only have 2 goalies, so he has to be played. I have no choice but to play him. Mott should get called a penalty here. He's holding Sundqvist's stick. Doesn't matter because the guy that I'm playing this week doesn't have a goalie, so his goalie's injured. So I'm going to get the points for the goalie no matter what. Oh, man. Just snake bit tonight. Just need to get one. Wow, Bushnevich, 3 penalties tonight. All hooking. Well, we could use a shorty. I agree, Katrina. Need to put a little young blood in him. He's been working that corner hard tonight. Bushnevich been working that corner hard tonight. Another commercial I hate. Uh-oh. Looks like I'm running into an issue with my thing. Hooking means your stick got up in their hands. That's what hooking means. That's not necessarily a skate thing. At least that's the way I feel about it. And I might be dead here. There we go. I'm back. Ah, there we go. It's going to happen sooner or later. Ouch. Ouch. Can't give a team that good 3 power plays. Can't work that corner that hard and give them that much space. No chance for Hoffer there. 6-0. Well, they're getting the puck down low. Well, at least they're starting to, you know what? Oh, what a save. I actually think one almost got through on him. They're not going through the sides, every time. They're starting to come through the middle, and that's actually a good thing. I thought one almost slipped by him, but I was wrong. Gonna be interesting to see what Bannister says tonight. Not sure about that. Keep on it, Torp. Well, bad day for the Blues. That's all I can say. Oh, we had our chances. I absolutely think we did. Agreed. But Vladzy struggled this season. I mean, this is like I mean, this is who he normally is, but he struggled this season. So, if he gets back on point, yeah. But I don't, one game doesn't put him back in. We've seen Bennington have great games and then have a stinker. But if the team plays this way, at the same time, yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point. Well, let's just get a goal and not get shut out. That's all I'm hoping for right now. Oh, this is an oucher. This is the stinker. Um, his time is right up there with everybody else's. 14:10 for 16 shifts. I'd say he's right there with everybody else. He has 2 shifts less than Thomas has 17 shifts, which David has 18. Kairu has 16. So he's right in line. .634 to go. Oh, Kapanen just missed. There should be some penalties here. I don't see there will be, but there should be. I don't think there'll be any penalties. Boy, it's going to be a bad week for me fantasy-wise. I have no goals or assists yet. And I'm 7 points down. Wow. Ah. Was he? I thought he just went to the I thought he just went to the bench. I haven't seen any penalties come up yet. Oh, they gave one minor. Isamont got a minor. Come on, get a power play goal. You got a 10-minute misconduct and a 2-minute minor, so he ain't coming back. Oh, yeah, there we go. Got a power play goal. Falk got it. First goal of the season for Justin Falk. Oh, that was nice to see. Yes, you did, Jason. I remember that. Oh, I'm sure. That's why they've kicked me out. Oh, Tucker did get a fighting major and a misconduct. Oh, they're showing. So Tucker and Saranac both got majors in misconduct. So Tucker won't be back either. Oh, nice save by Vivaleski. Yeah, I know. They expect the lounge. Some of those groups expect the Blues to go 82-0 with and the goalie to have 1,000% save percentage and a 0.00 goals against average. No, it was that first goal that destroyed this team. I will admit that. I will say that. Tucker did not get the misconduct. He only got a major, fighting major. They're changing it up. Well, here's the end of the game. It's the last 30 seconds here. Well, they outshot him 13-8 this period, and that was good. I mean, but they still gave up a goal. Hopefully Thursday we play much better against the Panthers. There we go. Lightning win it. Tampa was very good tonight. Well, yeah, they were. Absolutely, they were. Right. Hopefully getting a day off before we go to Florida or to Miami, because that's where they are, to take on the Panthers. Let's just see what happens, you know. Had a bad game. Yeah, you did, and I didn't think so. So you were close, Eliza. I give it to you. Blues didn't play well tonight. That goal that should have been called back, that affected them a lot more than it should have. Hopefully they can do something with it. I don't know what's going to be said by Blues 3 stars of the game, Falk, Torpachenko, and Pareko. No, I think you'd have to take. I'd take Pareko out and put Kapanen in there. Right? It's just going to come down to how well they play on Thursday. Let's see what happens. And we've got Florida on Thursday, and Chicago in our building on Saturday, day before Christmas Eve, before the Christmas break. So hopefully we can do something with it. Let's just keep it going. And if you can win, 2 out of 3 games, you're going to make the playoffs. Right? And that's what's important. Oh my goodness. Way to go, Robert. Kucherov, Evaleski, Hedman, yeah, then that's probably close. I'll do a quick refresh to refresh and see what they come up with. It hasn't shown up on my board yet. Neighbors and Hayes. Neighbors got a second assist of the year. Hayes also got a secondary assist on that. I'm not seeing who the 3 stars are yet. No, he may have already seen. Wayne may have already seen because he was watching the Tampa feed. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Okay, those were his 3. Okay. Every time we win, we have to let Craig know that it's only because. Ouch. That's an oucher. I'm still not seeing. I'm doing a refresh, but I'm not seeing who the 3 stars are yet. Did Bedard get another point tonight? Let me go take a look. Yeah, he got an assist. He got 2 assists. He assisted on both the goals. And he also got a penalty. I'm waiting to see, who the stars are if it comes up. I don't know why it's not popping up yet. And if he was on anybody else's team, you'd hate him. Yep, winning streak ends at 2. Hey, Brian, how you doing, bud? I know I haven't been watching because I completely disagree with your thought process on everything that's been going on, but thanks for joining me for the little bit of time I'm left for today's game. But I'm looking forward to the Panthers game. I want to see how they do. Well, enjoy your game, bud, and you're always welcome on the show. But McDavid doesn't make anybody better around him. McDavid doesn't have a cup yet. McDavid's only been to the past the second round once. All right? What good does it do if you don't make those around you better? I have no clue why this is not giving me the 3 stars. Oh, well. Nothing I can do about it. All right. We got outplayed tonight. Yep, and that's what's important. How they're going to bounce back. There were a bunch of penalties there at the end. They're still changing them, so we'll see. Well, guys, I was hoping to give you the 3 stars, but it's not coming up. Nothing I can do about it. So I think that's enough for tonight. You guys have a good one. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow. We'll see how things are doing. 23 likes. Brian Buckholtz. Keith Hart. Oh, wow. I haven't seen Keith in a while. Richard Henry Doolittle, thank you for throwing those thumbs in the air. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. To everyone, thank you to Katrina for joining us tonight. We greatly appreciate her. I love each and every one of you. Keep watching the show. Keep being there. Keep loving our Blues no matter what. Just like I love you, we love them. Guys, have fun. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow, I think. Aloha.
Who are you, Blues fan? We're bleeding blue with you. Let's